Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm going to start about a four-part series over the next few weeks on some of James Brown's smaller boutique cigars. And this one first came out around 2016, I believe. This is the Killer Bee.
It may sting now, but the prick never stays. Oh, you may not see sun, but wait till after the rain. Nothing's easy till it's been hard. Feel the world's gonna stop, but it all.
Now, the cool thing about this cigar is everybody talks about that the way he does the cap up there, and they use a natural color tobacco to go with contrast the Maduro. Here's a close-up of it. Now, this is also a closed foot cigar, so there it is, and there's your density. Now, 4.5 by 46 comes in one size only. This uses an Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and filler. 4.5 by 46 comes in 24 count boxes, and it's going to be tough to do this in thirds. I'm going to see how it goes, but I may just give about a half-inch assessment, midpoint, and end. I'll see how it goes. But at any rate, very cool. Oh, I have some others. I have the Green Hornet Cato, the Killer Bee Lonsdale. All these are shorter cigars that'll be coming at times when I don't have a lot of time for a review, but it'll make these would be a good cigar to highlight, and I want to highlight these because they're pretty cool. So let's get right to the first one, the Blackwork Studio Killer Bee. Well, this should be fun anyway. All right, again, there's a cool little cap, and I'm going to have to destroy it. Well, not really. I'm going to take off just a little. Believe it or not, it is a closed foot, remember? And I can actually draw through it. It's good because it's only going to open up more. First flavors are very good. It's sort of a very sweet pink grapefruit with brown sugar and quite a bit of cinnamon and some cream. There is maybe the beginnings of nutmeg, but you won't notice it because you're going to notice the heavy, full-bodied black coffee. And the pepper is at least 8. I would call the pepper 8. It's very peppery. It's very much dark with all the black coffee, but sort of like a cherry on top of a sundae. The sweet pink grapefruit comes through with the brown sugar and cinnamon. It makes it very nice. And the cream. Don't forget it has cream there. It's very unusual, but very nice. Now, since the cigar is 4.5 inches long, and even now it is close to that, they shrink when you light them, you know that. The first third will be around 3 inches. The second third will be around 1.5 inches, and then we'll just go to the end. So I may be able to do it. So let me see if I can. But that's a good start. Very dark, very heavy tasting, but very nice because it has a lot of sweetness to go along with it. Well, here we are at the first third. Didn't take long. And the cigar has some of those pink grapefruit aspects and some cedar aspects to it. I'm getting caramel notes now, which adds to the sweetness. You still have your cinnamon, There is a detectable nutmeg now in the mix, but it's not intrusive. And the black coffee is toned down to a very manageable amount. The black pepper is still very good. Um, Probably it's going to be in the medium to full category at this point. The finish is caramel and nutmeg with nice lingering black pepper. Quite a bit. I'd forgotten how good this cigar was. Even though this didn't come out this year or late last year, it's I'm going to review it, and it is what it is. It's not that old, but I'm just intrigued by all the work that went into these cigars, the Killer Bee, the Green Hornet, what have you. For the first third, I was started at 93, every bit of a 93, and the second third will be coming up here shortly. So let's see what happens. Well, here we are at the end of the second third. Flipping right along, folks. All right, in the second third, I did lose some of the intense sweetness. The nutmeg really came out. Very creamy nutmeg, and it combines with the black coffee, making sort of a paste. There's still the brown sugar. I don't really have the pink grapefruit right now. I do have the cedar, some brown sugar, and the cinnamon, but it's muffled, and I think it's because the nutmeg gets so elevated. Remember the cream notes we talked about early on? They weren't in the last segment either, and they're not here. The caramel notes are rather subdued too. Still has sweetness, but it's decreased. And I'm going to adjust the score to 92. I still like this cigar. It's got a lot of nice dark notes, but it's got a lot of sweetness going along with it. The nutmeg is just muffling it right here in the midpoint. We'll see if it comes back in the final third. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Had to bring out the tools, getting too short. I wanted to get every bit I could out of it. Now, the good news is in the final third, the sweetness bounced right back. I've got a very tangy, citrusy cedar flavor. Plenty of brown sugar and cinnamon. Some aspects of the caramel is back. The nutmeg is still there, but it's just there. It's not in the way. And then you have the nice black coffee base, which, as I mentioned before, did tone down. It's very nice. Pepper is still good. The finish is unchanged. And I'll leave it at medium to full. It's very close to full body. But we'll call it medium to full. This is a good cigar. Short, quick. I mean, when I review them, I drag it out. And I know I get longer burn time than probably the norm because I'm going so slow. But I get 54 minutes. So you're going to get between 45 and 50 minutes easily out of this cigar. So it's short. And a lot of times we need that. But I'm bouncing the score back up to 93. It's a good cigar. Very good cigar. And the Green Hornet is supposed to be a step up in strength, so we'll see. But be that as it may, this is a good cigar. Lightwork Studio, Killer Bee. Overall score, 92.67. Very good. So there you have it, the Blackwork Studio, which I believe now was in 2015. They started, so this probably was about that era. The Killer Bee, 92.67.
It may sting now, but the prick never stays. Oh, you